So good morning everyone, thanks for joining me on this beautiful spring day here in the Kent countryside. Still a bit of a chilly wind, but we'll take it, it's not terrible. So as you can see from the thumbnail, out on a camping trip. Cub's all loaded up. I've got quite a bit of weight on the back and I can really feel it actually. The Cub handles it ever so well though. Just when you come to a stop it feels a little bit top heavy. Doesn't really diminish the performance. Still goes well. And handles well as well. No head shaking or anything. So the plan of action is to meet my brother Crick at his works. That's just the other side of Ashford. He gets out at 12:30, so I've got an hour. I'm probably 3/4 of an hour away. I've been riding for a little while already actually, so I'm just going to plot a nice little twisty back road route to his works. We'll meet up, go and find somewhere to get something to eat, and then plot a twisty route to Deal, to the campsite. Only staying one night. I would have stayed for two, but Cricky's a busy man. He's not allowed to stay out for 2 nights. He wouldn't score any brownie points with his missus. I'm lucky I've got a very understanding missus. She doesn't mind. So if you're new to the channel, thanks very much for joining, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this, and the notification bell. Because now the summer's here, or the better weather, you know, I'll be doing a few more camping trips. I do wild camping in the woods, maintenance videos, you know, projects in the shed, fairly varied content. We don't want to be boring and do the same thing. Sat-nav is saying the M20 is gridlocked. Luckily I'm not going on the M20. I wouldn't dream of going on the M20. I'll stick to these lovely back roads where I belong. Minimal traffic. Because that's one thing I hate. It's being stuck in traffic and having to deal with morons that want to knock me off all the time. So I'm about 30 miles in now, just coming up to midday. It's actually getting quite warm. It's a lot warmer than it is on the Isle of Sheppey where I come from. So I'm just waiting outside my brother's works for his appearance. It's 12:30, so he should be coming out in a minute. It's blooming warm now. I'm glad I found a bit of shade to park in. Cricky works for this ITL, G&H ITL. I know some of his workmates watch my videos, so if you are watching, all right, how's it going? Don't give Crick too hard a time. Well, 12:36 and he ain't come out yet. I suppose he's got to get his bike gear on. And here he is. What?
Do you want me to lead the way to the services?
Yeah, okay. So there he is, the bro. He's done well to get all that gear on the bloody Grom, because they're tiny, aren't they? He's got a rack on there, but it's a titchy little thing. And of course he's got no panniers. So the plan of action, I think, is we're going to go to the Channel Tunnel truck stop. I don't think I've ever been there. I've heard rumours that they do proper pasties there. You know me and my pasties. So if they've got some, I will get one. And I'll give you a pasty rating out of 10. I was born in Cornwall, so I was raised on those bad boys. That's why I like them so much. The staple diet of the Cornishman. Yeah, so this is all part of the Channel Tunnel complex. That's a pretty amazing feat of engineering, that Channel Tunnel. Going across to France. Quite expensive though. Double the price of the ferry. Yeah, so this is the services. Cool. Mackie D's drive-through. Motorcycle parking. Bonus. The line driver bit down there. Yeah. But there's the Cornish pasties are in there. I don't know what do you fancy? Oh. So there we are, let's try this pasty. Looks good. Yeah, not bad at all. Potatoes are a little bit crunchy. Let's try the sausage roll. Cool, spicy sausage. 8 out of 10. So Crick's got me a little present. Yeah, I like it. So that was the Channel Tunnel truck stop. Quite an impressive place. They had a huge selection of things, places to eat, you know, the Mackie D's and all the usual suspects. Curry, noodles, all sorts. Yeah, the pasty was okay. I initially gave it an 8, but I think on reflection I'll give it a 7. The potato was a bit crunchy. But the sausage roll, that was pretty good. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Nice spicy sausage. Cool. Can't go too mad with all this weight on the back. Blimey, where are we going? Oh yes, I like it. We're going over the M20. It's quite a good little shortcut. I know we're not supposed to do this, but it's very quiet. There's no one around. It's obviously a country cycle route. It certainly confused the sat-nav. I just wanted to turn round. Yeah, look at this. It's nice when it opens up like that. So we're not far from Dover. 18 miles from the campsite. So we found some beautiful little back lanes. Stunning. No traffic. Cracking weather. Little bit of woodland there on the left. Good for a bit of wild camping. Now we're just coming into Kingsdown now. It's not Deal we're going to, it's Kingsdown, just outside of Deal. Welcome to Kingsdown. seen a sign for it. Kingsdown Camping. Cool. We've got a sea view. Look it. Right, we're going to check in. Nice, so we booked in. He said we can park wherever we like. A bit slopey though, isn't it? Look how slopey it is. Looks fairly flat over there.
They might be a little bit sheltered a bit over there as well.
Yeah, and it's near the wood, so we can scavenge some wood. Yeah, it'd be more sheltered over here. There's drinking water. Yeah, what a spot, look at that. That's the spot, I reckon, isn't it, Crick? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to pitch up here. So we're all set up. I'll show you around my tent. This is new to me. It's a palace. See, I've got my cot bed all set up with an air mat for insulation and my nice warm sleeping bag. Loads of room. Kit bag there. I had to take the inner out because the inner only came on this half of the tent and it wasn't big enough for this monster cot bed. Now look at Crick's setup. He's got his Grom under there, look. Tarp and bivy. So he's going to sleep in that bloody thing. He's on the floor, but what a setup. Yeah, really impressed with that. So we're just going to have a quick brew, then go and get some shopping and some firewood. Been out and got the shopping. Spaghetti bolognese. Crick's going to forage some wood. We're done with some grated cheese.
Yeah, Parmesan cheese. I bought some. Bon appetit. Yeah, bon appetit, Grandad. Beer. Probably haven't got a tin opener, but I won't.
Yeah. Cheers. Let's tuck into this. Freshly foraged wood. Didn't want to pay their 10 quid. 10 quid for a little bag of wood. Yeah, it's getting quite cold now. Good morning, campers. About 7 o'clock, I think. So cosy and warm in here, though. I don't want to get up. So we've had a cup of coffee. Bacon's on now. You sleep all right, Craig? You in your new setup?
Yeah, I slept okay. It's all right, but I'm a little bit cold.
Yeah.
But it was fine.
It's being on the floor, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. Cracking setup. I'm impressed with that.
A lot of condensation though.
Yeah, well I had condensation in my tent, so yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to bacon sandwich though.
Yeah, too right. Lovely bacon. Bacon roll of dreams. Tuck into our bacon rolls. We'll eat these, have another cup of coffee and a slow pack up. No rush to get home today. It's only about 40 miles to home anyway. Easy. Quite a bit salty this bacon, isn't it? Yeah, nice though. This Kingsdown camping site is actually really nice. It's set on a hill. There's the sea down there. And Kingsdown and Walmersea golf course up there. The campsite stretches down that hill. It's all on a bit of a slope though. So where we were, it's quite a nice little sheltered spot behind these trees here. Yeah, not bad at all. £16 a night weekends. That's Kingsdown Camping done. Not a bad place. Beautiful weather, equipment tested, and we're off home. So we'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.
Yeah, cheerio.